What's poppin'? Hello, how are we? I cannot believe I am even starting this vlog. This is it, guys. This might be my last uni vlog ever. Who knows? But here we are. I guess this is my graduation vlog, which is so weird to even think about. Anyhow, there's still an entire day until we graduate.
So hold your breath.
First, we have to prepare my oral defense. Right now, it is Tuesday. And I graduate tomorrow, Wednesday, the 19th of August, 2020, online because #world pandemic. It's very like anticlimactic because I'm just gonna sit on a screen on like what's it called? Team meetings, something very exciting. My actual graduation is just gonna be me sitting in a room through the computer. I have now 1.5 days to prepare my oral defense and we are ready. We are ready for it. So right now it's been a week since I handed in my other case exam. I already started preparing and I didn't record any of that because it's just been me sitting for the last few days reading through my entire paper over and over to make sure I actually remember what I wrote. You know, when you write out 40-50 pages, sometimes you forget what you write. I've just been going over, you know, this bad boy, and as you can see, it's noted, highlighting what I need to kind of dive into when I actually prepare my notes from my own paper. I am ready for it. I'm excited. Let's go. So yeah, the next thing I have to go through now, I want to read through the original text from the framework I actually used for my paper. I feel like it's been so long since I even like read it, so I want to make sure I remember it correctly, and I feel like that's one of those things where you can kind of elevate your own pitch when you remember a lot of the original curriculum or text or framework. Then after, I need to write out, try to comprehend my 50 pages paper into like 5 to 7 pages of notes, like very concise, just like what my overall paper is about for myself to quickly like skim through. And from that outline, I need to comprehend a 1 page of my presentation. I haven't started it. I haven't started any of this, but I mean, I know everything. I know what I want to present. So it's basically just all to make sure that I don't forget anything. Then you have an outline with your key findings and stuff like that. So I always do that for my oral presentations, and this one is no different. Actually, this one is kind of important, but then I have to rehearse my presentation, but then we have a degree. I mean, so that's the plan. Then we have a degree in roughly 24 hours, actually 28 hours, but who's counting? My joy cup is filled again. We got 10 cups of joy here. Shall we? Been a lifetime since we talked, actually 7 hours in real time, but it feels like a lifetime. So basically it took me like the entire day, but we are now ready to rehearse the actual presentation. So what I did was that, yeah, I wrote out my entire paper and comprehended it into like notes. Then from those notes I have created my final outline. So I have like extended paper notes of the entire like study, and then I have my final presentation outline, if that makes sense. Let me just show you. So here are my oral defense extended paper notes, which has taken me all day to make, but it's fine, it's fine. Also, this is not my room, this is my sister's room, so just here are my oral defense extended paper notes, lol. But yeah, it's just very much like my entire study, but just in 4 pages in note form. And then I have just a 1-page outline of what I want to present. Like my outline and like final 1 page, that is just mostly actually for rehearsing the presentation, and because if I do like stall within the actual defense, then I will have my extended notes and look into that because they are more like comprehensive. But I guess we just have left now to actually rehearse the presentation, which is gonna be fun. I haven't rehearsed yet. I'm about to do my first round, and I mean, I know what I want to present, but actually timing yourself, that is a job. Have you ever just like, I feel like every time I'm like, oh my god, I talk so fast, and I look at the time, it's like 11 minutes and I cannot present for 11 minutes. We have like 6 or 7 minutes. So yeah, this shall be interesting. Let's just do the first rehearsal. I will rehearse once and see where we're at. And then after, I'm just literally gonna take a walk, and then I'm gonna walk around like a freak out loud. I'm literally shameless. People will be looking at me on the street, and sometimes I'm like, what will people actually think when like they see me just walking like, oh, so the institutional barrier for this complication, like, that is what's going on. Glad you asked. This is where we're at. Why am I nervous? Maybe it's because I'm filming. I feel like I'm nervous to practice. We have a degree tomorrow. Let's keep our heads in the game. I know, it's incredible how many movie references I can put into one vlog, right? And I'm gonna talk out loud. You need to practice talking out loud. Like when you revise your actual presentation for an oral defense, you need to like practice it out loud. So I'm just gonna do that here. Research puzzle and overall design.
Words, they don't seem to glorify desire.
From my overall study design, I had these 2 implications.
It's purely
9.5 minutes of trash. Okay. It needs to be 10 times better. And also I need to cut down roughly 3 minutes. So
I'm just at this point right now where my presentation is down to 6 minutes. But I feel like that I need to restructure how I talk about some of my key findings and implications, because I don't even know. I needed a walk. We're out on a walk. It's hard holding my phone like this. Why is it hard? If you can't hear anything I'm saying, it's because I'm recording this on my phone and I can't remember where I can actually. It's really weird to think about that in like less than 24 hours, I am completely done with my degree. I cannot even comprehend that. That is so strange to think about. All my oral defenses at uni has gone pretty well, but this time I'm kind of nervous because it's the last one, and it would be so just anticlimactic if I ended on a bad note. So I don't know why, but I'm kind of starting to get a bit nervous about the defense. And normally, like, I get nervous the hours up to the defense, but I'm not actually nervous. But this time I kind of am, because I really want it to go well. I really want to. This is so beautiful. Oh my god. This is so stinking pretty. Seriously, so fucking pretty. It's so pretty. I love me a good view.
good morning, guys. So today, I can't even, today's the 19th of August. Oh my god, why am I starting to cry? Today is Wednesday, the 19th of August, 2020, and today I will graduate and have my final exam of my degree, and it is so, I just cannot believe, like, oh my god, why? I know my defense, I know my presentation, I know my study. I have spent a few months on it, so if I don't know it by now, it's like, right now it's 8:30 in the morning, and I have to be starting to log on to the different webs around like 3 o'clock, so in like 6 hours or so. And then my defense is half an hour. That's usually what you get distributed for one person for an oral, and that's including examination and grading and everything like that. So I'm gonna make an entire video after this at some point, talking about the last 3 years in depth and being very transparent. And like I have always said on my channel that for what I wanted to study, this was kind of the only option for me in Denmark. Anyways, we're gonna talk about that in another video, but let me just tell you, the last 3 years has been a ride, and it's just even insane to think about that today is the last day. I rehearsed it like maybe 5 or 6 times last night, and still want to do it another like 5-10 times, just so it, like, you know, den lige skabet. I just need to make sure that I am presenting my case well, that I highlight all the implications in a very critical about what I wrote. You know, that's what they like to hear, that you can critically think about what you actually comprehended. Is it good quality answers? Were your methods great? No, they weren't, but let me tell you that it's still great, you know, just like that. I'm just feeling super weird because it's like, why do we celebrate, like, to all of you who are Danish, why do we celebrate graduating high school so badly when that is just like the acceptance entry into your actual degree? But we don't celebrate the fact that you took a degree. We actually had a graduation ceremony, which is, it's very rare in Denmark to do that, but we had that because it's an international program, and of course it got cancelled because hashtag world pandemic. All the different graduation things we had planned, it's just all been cancelled due to the situation, and I haven't honestly really put much attention to it, but I can feel like now that I'm actually graduating, it's just a bit anticlimactic that I have to do it first, like have my oral defense online, not sit, you know, in an examination room. I always win in person, so it kind of frustrates me that it has to be through a screen because they don't get to see my like amazing personality, you know? And yeah, it's just a bit weird because then I'm gonna get graded online through the screen and then I can just log off, and then, I mean, you know, it's just a bit anticlimactic. It's not gonna be, I mean, then we have a degree. I'm gonna prepare now for another hour, and then I guess it is what it is. Maybe I'm gonna go train and just get some frustrations out, clear my head, and then I'm gonna take a few hours off. I'm gonna dress up. You're actually going to see me dress up today. This is it. Today is the day. I know you have been waiting for it with this series, but I mean, I have been waiting for it for 3 years, so. The hot tea is that I'm going to have a degree soon. When you see this, we will have a degree. Way we live and different models that we approach in our class.
You stay, even when you wanna walk away, when times get bad, we can learn to love what we have. I don't wanna let you down. I don't wanna let you down. I don't wanna let you down. I don't wanna mess around. You're the only one I want there at the end of my story. It's the only thing I figured out. Cause everything else in my life without you would be boring. And we'll spend nights, cheap red wine, look at flights even though we can't afford them. I don't wanna let you down. I don't wanna lose you now. I don't wanna let you down. I don't wanna let you down. We'll spend nights cheap.
Let's go fucking get a degree, shall we?
Will you stay, even when you wanna walk away? When times get bad, we can learn to love what we have.
We have the setup, there's nothing left to do. I've rehearsed it so many times now, it's like, it's not gonna get any better. And I'm honestly too nervous to talk. For 30 minutes now until I have to log on, and I'm just gonna sit here, read through my notes, and just, you know, I'd like to say some prayers before my oral defenses that it just goes well. So I guess I'll see you after, and then we have a degree. I just completed my defense, and this is so weird, I got hung up. Have you ever been at an oral defense and been hung up? How am I joking right now? I'm so nervous. I have no idea how it went. The censor was super hard. I felt like he asked so many questions I did not know the answer to. I have no idea if I'm gonna share any of these clips, because if this goes bad, I probably don't want to put it on the internet. This is happy tears, but I got the highest mark, so like, I'm just so happy. I don't know even how to. And now I'm crying on the internet. What is that? Call me Bachelor of Science in International Business and Politics. Oh, how you doing? Well, I have been doing a Bachelor in International Business and Politics. What have you been doing? We made it. Mostly I made it, but you were here watching me make it. The last 3 years, this is so, I can't even. Get the best, let's do the fucking content!